Greetings from Body Scalp. This is Dr. Vikramjeet Singh Dhingra again here from Chandigarh with some tips for you concerning your hair and the scalp. We'll be talking about the scalp, the hair per se, the precautions you need to take to avoid damage, especially in this era of COVID, some managements what you can do at home, some tips and tricks for healthy hair, for better flow, better volume, better texture, and also what treatments are available in case you are suffering from severe hair loss. So let us start off with our scalp. Concerning the scalp, it varies between men and women, and then again it also varies between men themselves and between women themselves. Some people have thicker scalp with good strong roots. Some people have thin scalp which is atrophied or is malnourished or is suffering from some disease, let us say starting from simple disease as a dandruff, or could be a scarring alopecia, and accordingly we will judge whether what sort of management would be required or what is causing their hair to thin out. You can also judge by yourself. If you feel your skin on the scalp is very itchy, very shiny, is see-through a lot, you can see the veins on your skin a lot, that means it is a thinner skin, and we might be able to replenish some nourishment into it by some therapies like PRP therapy, or maybe some mesotherapy, or some laser helmets, or some medicines which we can include in that. If your hair is thick enough but you have a very strong hereditary like family history, or some history of thyroid in the family which is prone to have hair loss, or some diabetes with strong smoking which you're doing, that can also cause some thinning of the hair. Taking these factors into account, one very common problem which we face is dandruff. Dandruff varies with season. It also varies depending upon your diet and any allergies which you have in your body. So depending on that, you can take care. You might hit and try some shampoos which are available in the market, but you should be sure that you're not using them too frequently, because any chemical which stays on your scalp for long will give you more chemical injury. Similarly, any straightening, any blow drying which is being done too frequently or by unprofessionals, any strong hair color which you're using, and frequent root touch-ups, they also cause hair loss. Concerning the hair shaft damage, that can also occur because of other chemicals, like hair gels or straightening agents or some sprays. You need to avoid those as well in long run. Once in a while is okay, but having it so pretty frequently is a bad idea. Now coming to what causes hair loss. The hair loss in men is more frequently because of the hereditary pattern, and in women is more frequently because of the thinning of the scalp, or because of the thyroid, or because of the nourishment, or because of frequent treatments like chemicals or straightening, or other problems as I told you. If there is deficiency of iron, there could be hair loss. If there is deficiency of biotin, there could be hair loss. If there is deficiency of selenium, magnesium, manganese, these micronutrients, they also do some damage to the hair. Selenium-rich diet helps you improve the elasticity of your hair, and similarly, good care of your scalp helps the hair to have strong roots. Now, how do you care your scalp? Shampooing should be done once or twice a week, depending on the season and depending on how oily your skin is. Oiling should be done just before the bath if you feel that yes, your hair and scalp are very dry and they need conditioner a lot. Otherwise, oiling should be avoided. What sort of oil to be used? Coconut oil, virgin olive oil. These are my personal choices. You could be having some better combinations for you. Virgin olive oil, coconut oil, almond oil, these can be mixed in certain quantity and they'll give you a good conditioning effect, but you should avoid applying it too frequently or after the bath. It should be done before the bath and not overnight. It should be maybe half an hour or 1 hour before the bath. And lukewarm water should be used for taking bath. It should not be very hot water or should not be very cold water. Extreme changes of temperature for the hair, especially if you live in temperate climates, certainly sitting in under the air conditioner and going out in extreme suns should be avoided. Slow change of temperature should be practiced. That will also help the hair not to suffer extreme temperature damage, the thermal damage. Now concerning the nutrition, This plays the most important part in, let us say, the age of all the cells in the body. You know, nutrition is one thing which is to be taken care of. Concerning nutrition, what you need for hair is biotin. Now, what contains biotin? It is generally the seafood, which is rich in biotin. But for vegetarians, what is the choice? Saw palmetto is sort of a seaweed, which is again rich in biotin. That can be taken if available if you're living in the coastal areas. But if you're living in North India, as we live here, then some supplements of biotin should be a good idea, because we are generally lacking biotin in most of the sources of food which we have, not at least in very high quantities the biotin is available. Selenium rich foods, you can search for green leafy vegetables, some spinach, some colored fruits. They are rich in the most of the minerals and vitamins which are required for hair. We need iron rich diet as well. So iron rich could be again, as I told you, is winter's saag is a good source of iron. Your pulses, your gram, your other fruits and vegetables which are rich in iron, you can choose them, and then accordingly you can have your iron supplements. You can also take some iron supplement if it suits your belly and doesn't cause you any stomach aches. Concerning the antioxidants, they are also important, so you should have some sort of antioxidants in your diet. It should not be a processed food diet, should not be a preserved food diet, and should not be high on saturated fatty acids. Okay, so you should be having a balanced diet with reasonable amount of carbs, good amount of proteins, good amount of vitamins and minerals, reasonable amount of fat, which is good for your hair and scalp. Concerning covering your hair, suppose you wear helmet a lot, suppose you wear cap a lot, they can also cause increase in the bacterial as well as fungal growth inside your scalp. So you should try to keep your hair as airy as possible, but not like it should be aired always. You don't need to go on a bike with your open hair to keep them aired. So it should be reasonably, you should be able to allow evaporation from your hair. That is important. Any other queries which I feel which come common to us is what precautions are to be taken for hair. For precautions, number one, no chemicals. Number two, no thermal damage. Number three, good nutrition. So no crash dieting, no fasting, no following pre-workout supplements, no taking protein shakes without supervision, because they contain some androgenic things which cause increase in the DHT conversion in your hair roots and cause severe hair fall in especially young boys who are going to the gym and consuming those things without any supervision. You consult your doctor, consult your dietitian, consult your nutritionist, consult your sports therapist. They can guide you on supplements if it is required, but you should not take them just over the counter. That is a bad idea for good hair if you want to, because these things do have other side effects also in your body. So you should take care about those things. Concerning your daily supplementation, I feel that there are studies which very clearly indicate that taking vitamins on alternate day regime or twice a week regime, they would give you better hair growth as compared to having some vitamins daily. So you should maybe have iron twice a week, or biotin twice a week, or vitamin C you can have daily as well. We have a program for that, and there are some kits also available for hair which help you in following these cycles of the hair. The supplementation should not be done for very long. It's not required for a lifelong thing. If you are, let us say, low on nutrition post-COVID, let us say, or post-pregnancy or post-crash dieting, then what you can do is that you can maybe have them for 3 to 4 months and then stop them for a few months. Then go ahead again and then again stop them. So that will again give your body enough nourishment without causing any side effects of any toxicity of any hypervitaminosis or anything. Some local applications are available for the hair. They would include some sprays, some gels, some foams. They are medicines which again should be taken with caution, because some of them can cause some hypertension in certain individuals who are prone to hypertension. And the dosage and the application again varies from person to person. Then there are some tablets which help us decrease the propensity of the hereditary factors, or they would help reduce the conversion of the DHT thing in the hair roots. They again have some side effects which, if taken under supervision, they can turn out to be pretty safe. Hair coloring should be, I would suggest, should be avoided. But in case you have to do it, try to do it as less frequently as possible. Try to avoid very strong ammonia and PMA combinations. Go in for more vegan hair color if possible. Concerning diet as well, I would suggest don't go in for any large animal meat sources, because they are generally injected with some testosterone or androgenic food to make them build large quickly, and those hormones go back into you as well. Similarly for milk, again these days a lot of adulteration because of the injectables is available in the market, so you need to take care of that also. Try to reduce the quantity if you feel that the source from which you're consuming the milk is not reliable, or you're not sure whether it's being injected, the animal is being injected before being culled or not. So this is all what I feel I need to say for now. We'll be back again with something else for you, something useful for you. Thank you. Take care.